Oh, hey guys. I just came out here in the barn and I thought I had my day all planned out. I had breakfast and I thought I had my day all planned out. I came out here in the barn trying to figure out what I'm going to do today. And I don't know. I just forgot what I was going to do. I don't know. You know, as you get older, you start to develop this kind of a thing where you forget stuff. But I always do this trick. I've learned it years ago, this trick, and it works every time when you get like this. So I thought I'd share it with you. Yeah, what you do, let me show you what you do, okay? I have my chair here. And you just sit down and you get like this. And you just relax. And what it is as you get older, the brain cells start to travel toward your ass, okay? And so to push them back up to where they need to be inside the skull, all those brain cells, you just sit down, you relax, and then all of a sudden you can start feeling it's coming back. I know what you're thinking right now. You're probably thinking he's having a bowel movement, but no, I'm not. I did that earlier. I'm fine now, but with that, but I can feel these brain cells coming back into my head. And yeah, it's starting to come back to me. It's gravity. It's what it is. It's gravity. As you age, more gravity. Your spine gets shorter. You start having problems with your spine because it's shrinking up, you know. And then your brain, you know, those cells are heading to your rear end and all. And I noticed that the Democrats have a lot of this problem. I don't know. The Republicans seem to understand gravity, the gravity of the situation. Kind of like honeybees, you know? Because if the honeybees, think about this, if the honeybees didn't have a sense of gravity to the whole situation, they would not know how to get back to the beehive. So yeah. So anyway, well, it's coming around to me now. You Democrats, if you get like this and you can't get it figured out, go on a ketogenic diet. That's the first thing you do. And then you might want to get that, you know, the bowels working first thing in the morning. Take Glucoman and fiber. I should have brought the bottle out so I could show you that, but I forgot, see. But now that I'm sitting here, it's coming back to me. Yeah, get Glucoman and fiber. It's cheap. 575 milligrams. You take 3 of those in the morning when you get out of bed. Wash it down with at least 8 ounces of water and do it before you go to bed. And in the morning, you can flush out all of those. You're going to have the most beautiful fluffy floaters you've ever seen in your life. And you Democrats are backed up, okay? You're way backed up and it's clogging your brain. You can't figure it out. But do that and you won't be near as bad. And then do this trick I'm doing here like this, and all of a sudden, boom. It's coming back to me, guys. I know what we're going to do today, okay? All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. All right, what I've done. What I've done here is I locked this tin snips in this vise. Now I have a shearing machine. Now I've laid out a bunch of these. I got these here. I was driving Miss Daisy yesterday, and she had to go to Walmart, Wally World. And I said, well, you go do your thing and I'll do mine. So Miss Daisy let me go off on my own. And I didn't even get lost. I didn't get lost because I did my little sit-down thing earlier that day. And anyway, I went over to the craft section and we got skinny sticks here, 75 pack, made of real wood. Can you imagine that, real wood? Yeah, the Horizon Group, whoever they are. The sticks are 5 3/4 long and 1/4 inch wide. And I don't know what the thickness of that is. About the same as a popsicle stick. You know, I've done those in the popsicle sticks, but we're doing a little different deal here. Now, I lined them all up, put my tape measure, and got 1.5 inches there, drew lines. So now we got to create a bunch of little sticks here. So I just come up to the line, bada bing, like so. Very fast. This deal over here, guys, was not fast. This is fast. Fast is better in Steve's world. Okay, you're in my world now, guys. Remember that. You're in my world. All right. So we're doing these little sticks. I've got some falling on the floor, but we'll pick them up. Works very slick. Yes. Now, when you guys getting in commercial beekeeping, you know those things you go out there on a line and commercial beekeepers use a thing called clip pallets. You put 4 beehives on a pallet, you pick them up with a forklift. That's what you'll get into once you get this thing rock and rolling. You decide to make beekeeping your livelihood. You're going to need to palletize. And where I was going with that is clip pallets. You can buy those expensive clips, but you can also go down and get mobile home, like I did, get mobile home tie-down strapping. And I don't remember you can buy one of those clips from your guy, and they're good. It takes 2 screws to put them down, but you can make them very simple and they work great. Take the tie-down, mobile home tie-down straps, and you cut that to length, figure out what you're going to need. All you're going to do is make a horseshoe. And then you're going to take and cut like a 45 with your tin snips. But what I did was use this little device right here to cut that hurricane strapping. And then I made a little jig that I could take, put on there, clamp it down, and hammer it around. And then I drilled 2 holes in it to make your own clips for your clip pallets. Okay, very slick. All right, let's go on in. Let's go on into my other office, and I'll show you what we're doing in there. Okay guys, we're in my other office here, and we're going to make some queen cells. We've made a bunch already. Look at that. Here and here. Alright. Cover up your table with some paper towel. Cover it up. Take these ones I've already made, threw them out, put them out last night. I have cut a little piece of wax paper and put on here. Alright. Now, got a free crock pot here. Little mini crock pot. I put about that much water in it because I want this level up. There is wax in here. Oh, I bought another thing of wax the other day. Miss Daisy gave me a coupon to Hobby Lobby, and I got another pound. They're $15 for that pound of wax. I got it, I think it was $7, 40% off. Yeah, so look for them deals. It's a 1 pound rectangular block. You just take a meat cleaver and chop it up, throw it in your pot. So this has been running for some time, and it was free. But you can find these things, all they're cheap. Even if you bought them outright at the Wally Mart, they're cheap. So the whole idea of this was a lot less work. And I think the bees are going to love these because they're natural wax. You don't have to buy the JZBZ stuff, plastic cells. Okay, you can do this. Free, cheap. Cheap is for me, right? Free is for me. Now, fill this up with water and drop in your wax. You want at least 1 inch of floating wax in top on this thing. Alright? If this thing gets too hot, just turn it off. And when you notice it's getting too sluggish to do your deal. Now I made these. And the way I made these are 5/16. And I don't know what the length is here. I don't know. I'm going to say 7 inch or so. And I think I chucked these in my drill motor and locked the drill in a vise and locked on the switch to full throttle. I turned it on and I took an emery cloth and I just rolled that over. See that flat edge there? You just roll it over till you meet the center with an emery cloth. Now that thing is you want it just as smooth as can be. And I also took you'll see there's a little black line on there. I took a regular plastic JZBZ plastic cup, and I stuffed this in there to see how it fit perfect. Then I took a little Sharpie and I drew a line right where the top is. So that is the full depth of the JZBZ cup. So now, keep these in your water. Keep them in your agua. And you're going to go with 3 of these things. And what I do is put it in right down to the line, like that, and you pull out, shake it off, and you put it in the agua. Grab your other one, shake it off, knock it off, put it down in there, pull it out, shake that off, put it in. You're rotating these over, see? In like so, boom. Shake it off. Put it over here on the back side of this one. Now you're over here on this one. Run this water up because you want at least 1 inch of wax because you're going in there, you know, the depth of this. The depth of this here. So you don't want to go plunge below and hit the water, so you just hit on the top. So run that water up to your wax is close to the top so you're not looking down in this hole to do this job, all right? You knock that off. Now this second dip, we're going to do 3 dips. One here like this, back into that. Shake it off. I put it in a little bit of water. And you're going to get a rounded thing here. I don't want that. Tap it a little bit until you create kind of a flat spot. If you hit it too hard, you're going to go clear down to the wood. You don't want that. After a while, you get the feel of it. Now let that harden up and go over here and get your next one. Do the same thing. Dip it in the water, shake it off, give it a few taps. Start creating that little flat spot there on that. A little bit of a flat spot on there. Put it over on this side. Grab your next one. Shake it off. Put it in here. Tap it. Flat spot. That's what you want. And I'll show you in a second why. Alright, you got this one. You're going for one more dip here. Put it in the water, shake it off, tap it. Nice flat spot on there. That's what you want. Put it in here, get the next one. Don't take long, this don't take long. There it is, okay? Now you're ready to take this off of here. You see that black line? Leave your thumbnail a little long. And you just take and use your thumbnail as a wax cutter. And you just rotate that cup with your thumbnail on that black line. Like so. The wax trimmings go back in there. My sticks haven't soaked long enough. So I had a little bit of a... But anyway, there's your cup. So I just leave them laying over here on the paper towel. Put this back in the hole. Trim your next one. So you get that little bit of wax trim off, drop it in there, pull off your brand new cell. Bada bing. Makes a very nice cup, okay? So that's that. You get the idea of that. You just sit here and keep going, roll out a bunch of these things. All right, now for the glue up action. This has got 10 second setup on it. They've got a bunch of different ones. This is just regular super glue Gorilla. Alright. So lay your sticks out here. Get your cup in your hand. And I want you to put right dead center, just eyeball it. Put one small drop. One small drop. That's all it takes. Nothing to it. That's it, guys. Nothing to it. Knock out a ton of these things. To save you money. The bees will love it. Now the beauty of this is, if you want to put this in a cell protector after the bees have drawn it out, made your peanuts, you can drop this dude right inside. This will cantilever over that thing, and then you can stick it right in the hive. Or you can just shove this right into the sidewall of your nuke when you make your nukes up. These things are going in. We're going to do some grafting, and on the 9th day after I graft, we'll go out and make up the nukes. To bet whatever I can. I've got limited resource. We're going to pump this thing up, and on the 9th day, I'll leave them. That nuke sitting for 24 hours for them to think about it. Say, we ain't got a queen in here. What are we going to do? Then I'm going to come along the next day, and I'm going to insert this queen cell right in the center. I'm going to pull that frame back. I'm going to shove it in about that far down from the top bar, right into the sidewall. Being careful not to bump the cell. You should have enough peg over here to where you come in with your other frame in. It's going to peg in over there too, and just hold that puppy right there in the center of that crack in that eye and them frames. So that's what we're doing, guys. If you ever get in that situation, you know, when you forget what you're doing, just sit down. The pressure on your rear end will push all those brain cells back up to your skull. And if you know any Democrats, have them shift over to the Republican side, because a lot of the Republicans get it. There's some that don't, I understand that, but a lot of them get the whole concept of gravity and the brain cells, just like the honeybee. And so that's it for now, guys. And hey, be happy. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.